Hey, I'm just gonna ask pride like everybody else. We did it. I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could. Nah, for real. We ball for real. Can't fall for real. Up so long, got folk thinking I'm tall for real. I give the spill, then break the mill. Used to walk around with a big old head, little bill. Here we go now, oh my. On the road like roll tight, but I'm with them bulldogs. They been here the whole time. How can I just cross sides? Never gonna get off sides. Making power moves together, know it, let it slide. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Need a mop, I'm dripping fluid. Why the world so short, we know it. On the track like our Lord. Think about that wonderland. Made it out of Afghanistan. Don't want no with us. Like it. Whoa, we did it. I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could.
Yo,
Nah, for real.
yo, holy, I told my mama we gon' get a couple bands. I'm out here working while you posting on the ground. I don't need no one to tell me what I am. I just wing it and it still follow the plan. Got it me, I don't lose. I got things I'ma do. I don't need no excuse. They gon' copy the flow like Kinko's. I'm not green to the game like CeeLo. Just my team that need no cheat code. I'ma go back to my people like we did it.
I knew we could. Yeah, thank God we did it. I knew we could. Hey, guess what? We did it. I'm feeling good. It's time to get it and feed the hood. Oh yeah, we did it. I knew we could. Nah, for real.
Hey Jane, you're using Artlist?
Yeah, get you some. Yeah, can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some.
Alright guys, you guys have been completely hammered.
Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Get you some. Yeah.
Hey, these can't match my flow. My no, live fast while we slow. Eat steak with, you know. Yeah, home for a while, then back on road. I'm on, come back, then claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we brag, we boast. Then travel across the globe, turn that loud as it goes. Been counting pounds and euros, I can't be paying with these. They bad, I know.
Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
Can match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fire. My God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. No jive, both sides. no lies. Stuff working to oversize. This point I'm way past over. Big dog can't override. Make sure my photo right. This cool, I'm the prototype. This swagger don't come overnight. Glad I found my growth. And in the event you tryna find some sauce, you already know you better.
Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
Nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water, and I might go Phelps. Don't lie, partner, get your bread up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help out your partner unless you done help yourself.
So I need more than kudos and a high five. Cause I went from sidelines to the limelight. And I shine bright, ice cold bars, Klondike. And I never move with the same blind side, oh. Finite, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow. Every lyric, skin cold, pose, almost like Rondo on my glow when I pivot, oh.
Most these people move like clones. That's why I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke. But Dave told me I'm, Dave Chappelle told me and I know where you can't tip me, nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water, and I'm a gold Phelps. Me and my dogs eat like what we be working July. Out of my hood, ideas are so like gold late.
Cause I maneuver through the like a bottle of metal mucil in a body that's used to being. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels that can't exonerate them from every ounce of trouble water they've been in. Spend in time and places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends.
From where I'm from, you see so much pain. What the king do it mean? Now they know my name. I done got it out the mud and put on for my day ones. That's why I miss my doing Dave Chappelle show. You don't play your love. Cause all we got is noodles. And I'm in my pocket, nothing in my wallet. You don't want no problems, no. Waiting for the one train, surfing on the subway. I don't suffer no waves, no way. Take me somewhere where no one can break me. Somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix. No complaining. In the sunshine. That was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got it, suit and tie, I'm super fly. Skating on the runway, and it's only Monday. Gotta get paid. We gon' be rich one day. Pull up to the servo. Coffee and a milkshake. Super fly, I'm super fly. Every day I'm coasting. Living in the moment now. To every girl I ever ghosted. What goes around comes back around. Bustin' with the powers, hair full of flowers. Your man's looking sour, yeah. Everything is groovy, living in the movie. Broke but I'm bougie, yeah, baby. Take me somewhere where no one can break me. Somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix. No complaining. Walking in the sunshine. Super fly, I'm super fly. Skating on the runway. Skating on the runway. We gon' be rich one day. Super fly, I'm super fly.
I think you're fancy now. Then, what is that on your wrist there? That a Rolex?
Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to. We all dealing with the same pain. My dogs don't come around if you can't hang. I'm everything that you lames ain't. A little change can't change me. 20 years with the same. 20 years, no off days, no days off, and I maintain. Ballin' crazy with the hang time. Same time, way back before make backs. I swear I always had the same drive. Hubbard stuck off the bucks by landslide. If you ain't fly, you won't stand by. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother call him Ryder, man. My little brother, my baby brother, he been spazzing lately. My mama happy, she been laughing lately. First class, 2 tones. My queen need 2 thrones. Almost wound up in the group home.
Who's this? New phone.
Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to.
AP bust down, rolling, playing Jamie and Belly. Same team saying, let my chain hang. The moose saying, have mood swings. They nothing. Watch on my wrist and my neck bling. Stacking up, counting my blessings. Wedding bands ain't got no wedding. I just spent a cool 60 on my wrist. Where man plain Jane, wanna be like Ric Flair. My diamonds cost me sweat and tears. Now my mind and all my stones are crystal clear. Watch bust, they ain't never busting me. Every one of my jewelers get paid, they trust in me. Took a nap, had a dream about a custom piece. I hit up Elliot, said that he gon' get it done for me.
Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
Hey. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to start talking these checks while I'm going. Still hear me talking, but I ain't gonna lie. Had these maddest. Hey, no friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. Baby fakes, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. Baby fake, I can see the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. See them hate, that's the biggest mistake. Being great, so I see them afraid. Cheesecake, eat it all on my plate. Overseas, I ain't switching the state. Under ace, in it, eating a steak. Told mama I'ma give what it takes. Young boss, and I'm cleaning the slate. High risk, yeah, I'm raising the stakes. They moving iffy, they get fishy. Young and in charge, so I'm seeing them envy. Not with the talking, I'm not with the pity. Need a it don't gotta be Nicky. Swear that I feel like the POTUS. I need me a Lotus. I'm not really fond of the Bentley. Nobody hotter, you know this, cause all of them bogus. You shouldn't tip me. I see my power, feel like I'm 50. I'm a devourer, that is a Fendi. I got them sour, still you a. They want me slipping, they want me to fall. Feel like I'm pippin', I'm standing in tall. I'm on a mission and finish them all. Special edition, I got them appalled. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. They fakes, I can see they the clone. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chillin' alone. Don't be hitting my phone. Baby fake, I can see the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone. Get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a thong. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. None of you next to me, this is my specialty. I'm gonna rip it especially. I gotta do it excessively. No one ahead of me unless we talking to better me. Taking it, no, they ain't letting me. You know my energy, bitch, you could get the assemblies. Trying to compare like assembly. I got the live sound, don't mean the symphony. Remember they tried to belittle me. Now I got bills like I'm Hillary. Don't really care if you feeling me. I know that you ain't as ill as me. Changing the game and he opening eyes. Knew I would do it, this ain't a surprise. Went through the hating and telling me lies. Still I've been winning.
Welcome to the channel YouTube World NBA 2K20. How to create a custom roster, how to use it. So right away, let's go to features. When you go to user created roster, you're not going to see obviously your local name. Official 2K Sports roster. If you click on a player, assign him to another, save, and that's pretty obvious. Roster, this will show up your local name. Okay, we're going to go to play now. Let's it's going to, as an example, let's go to Myleague. Let's start with the first thing that we see, Myleague. Same thing here. Now, there's a difference here. If you look down below, under where it says current roster, official 2K Sports roster, in 2K19 you actually had a little triangle box, rectangular box, or telling you to hit triangle on a PS4 or Y on an Xbox, whatever it is on a PC, to load a custom roster. There's no prompt here. It just assumes that you know, because there's no way this could have been your first NBA 2K title. So click on triangle, even though it doesn't tell you can, and then magically, there we go. Boom. There it is. I'm not gonna... go in and show you, because it'll just make the video longer than it needs. Okay? It does not work with my GM. Moving on. It does not work with my GM. It's never worked with Myleague. Same thing here. Now, there's a difference here. If you look down below, under where it says current roster, official 2K Sports roster, in 2K19 you actually had a little triangle box, rectangular box, or telling you to hit triangle on a PS4 or Y on an Xbox, whatever it is on a PC, to load a custom roster. There's no prompt here. It just assumes that you know, because there's no way this could have...
Running down the street so I don't get fat. Trying not to stress so I won't just crack. But it's hard to relax when you know you're not in control. In control. In control. I don't wanna be morose, but I guess that's how it goes. I try to live every day, but the fact still doesn't change. It's like you're part of the show and you're never in control. I try to get it up my mind, but I think it all the time.
My girl soft and shit like a strawberry, with a tat like Stephon Marbury. Carry all my dirt, bury all of my sins, staring out of the bins. Gone with the wind, gone with the pretty long hairs with the fair skin. She repeated like a parrot, and apparently she gon' keep. I'ma never win. Where your was at when I was sleeping on the couch and in the wheel? Probably with another. I'm on another tip. My skin so tense, strength on strength, 1 on 10 against me. I won't break, I don't bend. Watch your statements, guard your chin, guard your heart, guard your life. Find your zen, mind your likeness. You doing without, cause she ain't looking within. But if you ever in doubt, get it a spin.
Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for the baby girl, I'm your soldier. But tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down.
Look, cool. I mean, shorty hair that we never could speak about. You get mad, I'm mad, we sleep it out. And then she had a man who used to, so she told me she wanted out. Got a couple of now that
to a haunted house. Now we're hard cold Antarctica, Siberia. Had it planned out, curriculum, criteria, change. She feel pain, strain, built up anger from dealing with it. Put in the. I understand the times that you go through your woman things, and sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back and got the tab on what you. You ain't got to move a finger or pinky when we linking. Whatever keeps your boat afloat or ship sinking. From loose lips, side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a parallelogram, shaping a prism. Stop signs never stop die. Let's be realistic. I've been trying to get in touch with my senses and be better to my senses, but think that you feminine when you sensitive. My homegirl rapping, she feminist. Hold it down for the women, I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Been around, we gas it. Girl, you perfect without that makeup or the plastic surgery. I'ma tell you how it is like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for the baby girl, I'm your soldier. But tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. So everybody needs somebody to hold them down. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down.
To 2K TV, Candace Parker. I am fangirling out right now. I'm like, oh, it's just an honor to be in your presence. Thank you so much. Yeah. So what's it like being in 2K? Like, this is a historic moment for WNBA. This is awesome.
No, I think that this is great. You know, the first person I called was my nephew. He's like the biggest 2K fan, and his response was like, what's your rating gonna be? And I was like, okay, well, we'll get to that. And he was like, well, congrats, you know, after the fact that he wanted to know my rating first. But I think this is huge for the WNBA, that everybody's included, and now young kids can play with female role models. That's the key.
What was the process like for people who don't know? Like, you're coming in, you don't know what to expect. What was all going on here today at the mocap studio?
It really was smooth to come in and see all cameras here and to do your movements.
You said do your movements, so what movements?
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. Now the starting group of the visitors. Williams is out there with Green. Then there's Ilgauskas. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jamison in at the four-man position. And for Orlando, they've got J.J. Redick. Lewis is out there with Howard. Then there's Smart, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Howard with the second chance points.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
They get it again. Here's Ilgauskas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Smart. Second chance effort. And it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Smart with the ball. Williams picks him up. Carter finds Howard. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to LeBron. Williams outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Ilgauskas. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Taken away by Williams. From past the arc. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. High push shot. Orlando getting another chance.
Whoa! You saw that. That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Here's James. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Smart misses.
That's a tough finish. Even from that range, he has a hard time against that kind of defense inside.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. We've got Speedy. O'Neal's out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's West. And it's James in at the small forward spot. Gibson for 3. Rebound by the Magic. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most. And their challenge is, we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those three things are pretty impactful.
Well said. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Offensive rebound. James with a deep three. They get the rebound. O'Neal kicks to Gibson. Over to the left wing. And here's West from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. West has got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside, Smart. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Up again. Here's Gortat. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. From the arc. And James gets it to go on the assist by West. 10 points for LeBron.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. No points in the game yet for him. Smart passes to Gordon. Back to Smart. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
The Magic shooting the 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Six seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's the visiting team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh end, checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came with the idea that they could attack the D from long range. They were rotating the ball.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, Seth.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Carter is up there with Lewis. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Howard. And it's Smart at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And perimeter shooting, never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Pass to Howard. Outside, Smart. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's so good. Ilgauskas, the pass to Jamison. And here's LeBron outside. They get it back. Williams kicks to Green. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his third basket of the night.
Unbelievable. As Green continues to get stronger in the upper body, his range seems to increase along with it.
A shot by Carter. Nobody around. That three off the mark. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Smart kicks to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jamison. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Smart finds Redick. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Redick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
James. Back to Green. From deep. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range. The shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. And Redick kicks to Smart. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Howard with the stuff.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with the watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
James fires from way outside. And again, LeBron missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Carter, the pass to Howard. Smart against Williams. It's Smart with the drive. It's tipped.
Yeah, Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
The third quarter comes to a close. The away team up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. West is out there with Green. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Jamison in at the small forward. Redick finds Gortat, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
Yeah, of course we can talk about JJ shooting ball, and he definitely does that off the screen, but he looks for teammates too.
There's the pass to Jamison. On the wing, Green. He dishes it to West. 5 to shoot. Passes it to O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 6-point game. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And that's how you finish on the break. Green showing great hustle in transition.
Well, Orlando's shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And the shot goes down. And that's now 10 points for J.J. Redick.
How about how he set his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He wants them to maintain the balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
And he's able to get it back. Here's Gortat.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Williams inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. The Magic trail by 8. Now here's Redick. Smart on the wing. Over Williams. And James pulls it down.
That's another bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Howard's checked in for Gortat. Lewis comes in for Anderson, and it's Carter in for Matt Barnes.
And there are some games where Dwight just dominates the interior without much effort. He fills it up close to the basket, this time doing it in a hurry.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's blocked. Lewis against James. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
They double him with LeBron. Here's Howard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Sometimes you can't contain Dwight Howard, especially inside where he's just such an overwhelming presence.
Howard with the steal. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's gonna do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.